Hey Libras, this is F9 here with your daily message. This message is for Friday, March 29th, 2019. If you guys are relating to me, you guys might have been stuck in the energy where you've kind of been maybe a little down, not necessarily in a lower vibration, but kind of sort of in an energy where you're trying to process everything that you're going through at the moment. Some of you may be feeling like you could be experiencing the dark night of the soul today up until tomorrow. Maybe a lot of things have transpired this week that has kind of got you down, kind of got you looking at life in a different way, more so than normal. And a lot of you can also be questioning, like, damn, it's springtime. I thought, you know, great things were on the surface for me. Why am I going through this period of low-key doubt and depression? And I've been feeling like this for a little bit today, and last night my dreams were filled of crazy lower vibrational energies. And if you guys can relate, I want to just do a message on, why we are feeling this way. A lot of us are feeling a little down, and so I want to do a reading a day ahead of time. These are the energies for tomorrow. You could be feeling this energy now and or tomorrow. And so let's just get into it. So I usually pull three before it came out today. And the first card that we got is Orphan from my Wisdom Oracle deck, represented by the number 5. A lot of us are going through what I call a tower moment. And it's all for our growth. It's all a learning lesson that's going to be trying our strength and our patience and moving us forward into a new and better direction. So best believe anything that you're experiencing at the moment, whether it's doubt, fear, fighting your own inner demons, fighting other people and their demons, just know that this situation is going to handle itself out. I'm also feeling like this card specifically is a past energy that we've been feeling. Orphan usually describes a feeling of loneliness, feeling like we've been left out of a situation, whether it is a relationship with a lover, a past lover, family members, a job. We could be feeling like left out and alone, like kicked out into the cold, like we don't know what is next, we don't know what to do, we don't know how we kind of got into this situation in the first place. A lot of us could be battling feeling self-pity. It's like you want to cry, but you're also like, no, I'm better than this. Like, I've been rock bottom before. And a lot of us can also be feeling like we hit rock bottom yet again, and have us questioning, how did I get here? And it's okay to feel this way. If you experience a little feeling of lack, being left out in the cold, feeling self-doubt, etc., it's healthy to feel this way every once and again when we're going through transition, experiencing changes that are out of our control. Lately, you feel like everything that's occurring to you right now is out of your control. And that's what 5 represents, adversity. But also keep in mind that 5 represents change for the better. I have a quote: everything that happens to us isn't happening to us, is actually happening for us. So whatever, God puts in our way, just know that He wouldn't put it in our way if we could not overcome it. So it could be a difficult time for a lot of us mentally. We just feel like everything is out of our hands, and we kind of just been forced to be patient and kind of just let the world and the universe play itself out with whatever it is that we're experiencing. And I want everyone to know that if you are experiencing this lower vibration of yourself, just know that you have to feel this way and take these emotions and transmute them into positive energy. And not only that, but I'm being told that we have to experience these emotions and pick apart these emotions and kind of evaluate what's triggering these emotions, why we feel the way that we feel, and ask God and the universe to guide us in the best direction possible, the highest vibration possible. It's very difficult to do, understandably, but this is definitely a test for us, and we're exiting out of Mercury retrograde soon. So this is just the lasting effects of Mercury in retrograde. Keep that in mind as well. towards the end of Mercury in retrograde, it's like you're wrapping up everything that has hit you during the retrograde, and it's kind of like that extra bullshit that could be thrown at us right before we get out of the portal of of Mercury in retrograde. But yeah, a lot of us could be feeling like, you know, we've been left out of a love relationship, out of a job. A lot of us could be experiencing just our own versions of bullshit and feeling like we aren't good enough and feeling like we've made mistakes, that we can't turn around the clocks of time and recapture those moments to make them better. I'm also hearing a death. Maybe some of us have been experiencing a death, whether it's with someone or within ourselves. Like, maybe we feel like we left ourselves out in the cold, even if that makes sense for some of y'all. Maybe you guys feel like you aren't yourselves, like you're literally changing into a new person and you don't know if the person you're changing into is good or bad. But I want you to know that the person that you're transforming into is good, okay? The second card that we got today is Strength card from my tarot deck, Strength. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is like the second time Strength has popped up this week for us. You know, through all in all, we're experiencing great strength. We're balancing our chakras. This to me is red. It gives me like fire energy. We're coming out as a warrior. You know, this is a girl. She's holding a heart in her hand over her sacral chakra and in her heart chakra. And whatever she's passionate about, she's going to go get it. This feeling of orphan, feeling left out, feeling like you aren't thought about, feeling like you aren't special, it only ignites your soul to motivate you to go after what it is you're passionate about. And if you can't even go ahead and accomplish tasks and goals for what it is you're passionate about, you at least have an idea of day by day steps on how you're going to make it happen. This is all about emotional balance as well. We're coming into a point where we're learning how to emotionally balance ourselves and capture emotional stability based off processing our emotions when we're feeling down and out. I'm sensing that a lot of us also have pets that we can confide in emotionally, emotional support pets. If you have a pet, I'm hearing to, you know, utilize your pet to bring you up out of your rut. But we're literally strengthening and balancing ourselves subconsciously and consciously, metaphysically and physically in our bodies, that we are here on this earth plane. We are warriors in a sense. We're ready to fight. We're ready to take action. We're patiently waiting to show our passion, to be motivated to go after what it is we want. We're kind of just preparing for the battle, I'm hearing. And we're doing it in a way where we don't give a fuck if we win or lose. We're not even scared if we win or lose. We're just going to give it our all. It's that type of warrior energy that I'm seeing. And with all in all, strength also, you know, captures success, victory, growth, power, and having control over yourselves. Yeah, utilize the energy your heart has given you to conquer fear and control your path. Assert yourself in your relationships and at work, but remember not to use emotion to steady your demeanor. Let the world witness your inner strength. So be very subtle with how you move at this point. Don't let everyone know your moves. You know, especially I'm hearing that there's a lot of envious fake love out there at this time. A lot of people that could be in your way that could show you one side of them, but in all they're just very deceitful and trying to get by and use your light energy to propel them on their journey and their goal. So be very careful and mindful of who you tell your business to. Okay, and then this third card that we got is the Two of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse is pretty much like us not making a decision at all. Kind of ripping the blindfold off of whatever it is that we were in denial about. Okay, you could be dealing with the air signs. Could be our energy, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But pretty much the two of swords is when it comes to something that's being communicated to us, or we're communicating to someone else, we're ripping the blindfold off. We're taking the bandage off the wound. We're kind of just exposing it all, like kind of going on a rampage when I see it coupled up to this strength card. Like we're being brave. We're not taking any more bullshit. Like if someone has done us wrong, we're going to let them know how we feel. We're going to be very swift, whether they like the communication that we're going to relay to them or not. If somebody communicates to you with some words that you may not like, it's just like, whatever. Like, I got the strength to get over it, whatever it is you just told me, because I know that I'm strong, okay? Let's see what else I can get out of Two of Swords. It has multiple meanings to it. I'm also seeing a victory. It could also offer a contrasting insight into your past, present, or future situation. On one hand, you may have achieved a higher level of clarity and made a difficult decision by tearing off your blindfold. So at this point, on one hand, you know what it is, you know your situation, and you're ready to just go at it full throttle. And then you may also, on the other hand, you may also feel so overwhelmed by your emotions and external input that it's hard to think clearly. So some of us can be a little confused, but I'm getting more of the energy that we have clarity now. We're going to stand firm in what it is that we're going to accomplish in whatever situation that we're being faced with. Because next to the Two of Swords, the last card that I have here is Rhiannon. And Rhiannon specifically, when I get Rhiannon from my Goddess Oracle deck, I love it because she is just the swift, powerful sorceress goddess. Like, she is the witch in the night. She's so fucking powerful. Her message to us is that you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Whatever it is that we're experiencing right now is for a greater purpose when Rhiannon comes out. Whatever we're learning, it's going to be used on our life journey to not only change our situations, but change situations throughout the entire world. This is a calling from Spirit when Rhiannon pops up. A calling from Spirit, that Spirit has a higher idea of where we're supposed to be headed when it comes to our lives. Like, we're supposed to be a greater help to the collective when the Sorceress card come out. Whatever we think at this moment, we can literally manifest it. Let me see. I want to give you guys more about Rhiannon. Her message from Rhiannon: a large part of my power stems from my connection to animals and nature. If you've been indoors too long, you can recapture your personal power by simply stepping outside. This simple motion will do you a world of good in reawakening your sleeping, magical, spiritual nature. Allow the light of the sun, the moon, and the stars to stir ancient memories that may be dormant within yourself. Recall the times of your magical abilities, and then put them to use immediately for the good of the entire planet. Resume the mission that was once aborted through the misdeeds of your past-time leaders. Take up your spiritual arms and move with swift speed into the night, awakening one and all to the magic that is life itself. This is a mission that must be accomplished, and you're the one who can help us with it. So what I get from Rhiannon is that we're pretty much having downloads at this point from ancestors, from spirit guides, from God, to use our powers, our hurt, our story to change the collective, to rebuild a structure that is falling down. I'm sensing a lot of us may be teachers. We're probably healers. We're probably taken off of one path that we thought we were supposed to go on, and we've been placed onto another path. And you might even have people around you who think that you're weird for even being interested in studies that have to do with metaphysical not metaphysical sorcery, that's what I felt guided to say, but just healing and doing readings and helping people on a spiritual note, and don't let those people tell you what you're supposed to do in your life. We have the power of the moon, okay? There's 3 moons that I see on these cards, and I feel like the most of the followers I have are high priestesses. And if you don't realize that you're a high priestess, Libras, then you will be guided to know that sooner than later. And we're here for a purpose. Your purpose here is greater than any purpose you ever thought that you came here for. And Whatever you're passionate about, you're being called to it now. You know, this might be even why we're going through things being stripped away from us, being black sheep, feeling like we aren't good enough. It's because that's not the path that we're supposed to be on. More meanings of ran on. Have absolute faith that your dream is manifested. Make a clear decision. Put your energy into manifesting your dreams. Know that you deserve to receive good. And when you win, others win too. Keep your thoughts focused on your desire and away from fear. It's very important at this time to not live in your lower vibration. As easy as it is, this is the test. So I want to leave it at that. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to this message. If you guys want a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. And please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, y'all, take care.